What's going on, everybody? I'm here at the Bucket of Bows in Fort Payne, Alabama, my buddy Kenny Sample's place. I got a surprise for you. Check this out. You know what that means? I have a brand new BX32 from New Breed Archery. We're going to get it set up today. Maybe even throw some pointers at you guys, some tips, some tricks Mr. Kenny uses, to get these bows set up and stuff like that. I'm excited. Throw a few arrows downrange. Haven't shot a bow in a while, so we're going to get this thing out. We're going to get it set up, get it tuned. I'm excited.
How's it going?
What's up? Y'all working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working.
I know all
What
about
are you
it.
doing?
What's happening?
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
I'm ready to get this thing set up.
Where's it at? Bring it in.
Truck. Hey, I kind of caught him off guard, as you can see. He
Yeah.
wasn't expecting me to have his camera. What you got there? What is that?
Little reflection.
You gonna show us some tips today? How you do your thing? Setting
Sure.
the bow up, getting it fine tuned. Is that mine?
That is yours.
It's beautiful. I needed a new release. Scott. The only way to go. It's not the only way to go, but it's the way I prefer to go. I'm gonna go out here and get my bow, and we're gonna get it set up. Bucket of bows. Selection. Right here, of course, I've already opened it, but Kenny hasn't seen it yet, and I want him to see it. He's fixing to open the box and get out the new BX32 OD green
Come on.
flag. It is sick. That's tough, eh?
That looks good. It looks dang good. I like that.
What color loop do you think we ought to put on?
You want to keep the green thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Just put a green loop on it.
Yeah, we'll put a green loop on it. 60 pound?
60 pounds, yes sir.
It's gonna shoot good too.
It looks good with that OD green, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in some places it's hard to see the flag, but it's just.
I'm glad he depth the limbs too.
Yes, it matches. Cool scheme.
It's good.
I want to shoot it. Set me up, Kenny.
Let's do it. I'm gonna have a rest.
Or what are you doing?
We're fixing to set the D-loop on it right now. Center shot lines up on the center of your bolt holes for your rest. Going with green?
Just do it.
Do it.
Just do it, man. I just want to shoot it. It really doesn't matter what color. I hadn't shot a bow since the deer season last year. That's pitiful, ain't it?
I know.
No, I take that back. I did do a little shooting at the house to try to get it set up for frog gigging.
Oh yeah.
You fraying a little bit? And that's just so you can flatten the end of it there.
Yep.
The noddle hole.
Gotta give it a little knot on the end, keep from pulling through.
Very excited about this bow. It's kind of got the body of a blade, a little bit shorter, axle to axle, 7-inch brace height, which I'm super excited about because I am no Levi Morgan, and I like a really forgiving bow. Anything that's going to help me out in the woods. Every new breed I've ever shot though is extremely forgiving. Extremely smooth.
This one will be real good.
Alright, what are we doing now, Samples?
We're going to set the peep height for right now. I'm just going to, I measured off your old bow. You were at 5.9 inches. So I'm just going to go back in there. Get it roughly set in before we tie it in. I'll let you try it. Make sure you like it before I tie it in. Get my fingers to work. I always just measure off the top of the hood of the peep when I do that. So.
That's a cool little tool there. That's designed for that, huh?
Yep, that's the ticket right there.
What's that called? What's that doohickey called?
It just stretches your day loop.
I got you. Day loop stretcher?
Mm-hmm. Like pulling a cow.
Look at it. It's almost like ready to shoot. Hot off the press. Everybody's gonna say, why you got such a fancy bow and you putting a whisker biscuit on there?
Because that's what you want.
Because that's what I want. And the whisker biscuit is pretty much dummy proof. And bow hunting, you want things as simple as you can get them, and it's never let me down. I've just killed so many deer with it, and it shoots good even at a distance, don't it, King?
They usually do if they're set right.
Oh, I got the right man set it up. You gonna set it up right?
I'm gonna try to.
I'm not gonna shoot 100 yards anyhow.
Alright, just finna get its first mark.
Alright. I'm fixing to draw this bow back for the first time. He's gonna get my peep height. It's raining, it's come a monsoon here, so I might have to talk a little louder than normal.
Might need a boat to get out of here.
Listen, my bow. Alright, first time drawing. Kenny, that's about right. That's perfect.
I put it dead on where your other one was at. So, but the string angle may be a little different on this boat than the other.
That's perfect.
You good with it?
I think I'm good with it.
Just ease it down up shit.
Oh my god. It's like butter. I'm tore up. I'm ready to shoot it.
We're gonna tie it in and then we'll shoot it.
What are you doing there, Kenny?
Tying your peep in.
He's tying the peep sight in right now. What that does is ensure that that peep does not move. You know, I was not always a peep sight man. You know that?
Neither was your dad.
Neither was Daddy.
He got sold on that real quick, didn't he?
We were kisser button. I was just it changed how you shot so much. You really had to practice with it a lot. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get used to it if you've never shot one.
Yeah.
But it takes your accuracy to a whole new level, especially at a distance. You know.
Yeah. If you're not using the peep with these new bows now, you're hurting yourself. To me.
And me personally, for hunting purposes, I got a, what is that, a 1/4 inch, Kenny?
Yeah, that one's probably close to a 1/4.
1/4 inch peep sight. I like a big peep because I can see more. I don't have the best vision in the world. It helps me a lot in low light conditions. That's why I shoot such a big peep sight. Kenny is tying a Palomar now. I don't know what he's tying there. Some kind of way to tie in the peep.
The string addiction strings, once you go to putting stuff in, peep, D-loop and all that, they don't move, they stay.
Which is great.
Which is great. You don't have no peep twist. None of that. I think we're ready to fire it off.
Alright, we're going to fire our arrow out of the new BX32. Do a little paper tuning. Let's see good. Any preference of where you want me to shoot, Kenny?
It's down towards the bottom.
Which one is it, Kenny?
It's about as good as it gets.
So that's what you want to see right there. When you are paper tuning a bow.
Right here was our first 2 shots. This one and this one. These are old, different bow. This is our last one. This is the 3rd shot out of this bow.
That's what you want to see right there. That's what it's supposed to look like.
That's it. Shot at about 5 yards. Fantastic.
Let's put a sight on it.
Let's do it. That's one of the best shooting bows I've shot.
Wow. We have all the accessories on the bow now. It is ready to shoot. Kenny's got me set up. We're going to go back here and sling some arrows.
It's ready.
See if we can't throw a group with it. I'm here on the range at Bucket of Bows. Kenny has set up my brand new BX32. It looks sharp. I fired a few arrows off. Paper tuned nicely. 3rd shot. I mean, driving a perfect hole through the paper. So we're here on the range. I'm going to put me a target up. See if I can't shoot a group with this thing. Alright, let's see where we're hitting with this thing. Woo! High left. I'm going to have to adjust a little bit. I'm going to aim at the same place. See where it hits. Alright. I'm grouping. I'm shooting high left, so I'm going to adjust my sights accordingly. Alright, we adjusted a bit. We're going to shoot for that same area right there. See where we hit. Closer. Grouping. Grouping good. Just some more adjustment. We're close now. We're all over it. Went from firing my first arrow out of the BX32 to shooting the center out of the target down there. I'm about tired now. I've shot about 30 arrows. So great shooting bow. Very forgiving. I mean, it's fast, no vibration, smooth draw cycle, an awesome bow from New Breed Archery BX32, their new line. If you want to get yours and get yours set up, you can head to Bucket of Bows, Fort Payne, Alabama. See Mr. Kenny Samples here. He can get you set up and shooting an eye out just like I am now. Now I need to practice and get ready for some whitetails this fall. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it.
Thank you.